On this edition of Fulton at Work, the Fulton County Sheriff's Office is working hard to improve the lives of those who find themselves behind bars. We're taking a look at the program that's helping inmates improve both physically and mentally, along with their eating habits. I'm Daryl Carver. All this and more is coming up on Fulton at Work. Please stay with us. Welcome to Fulton at Work. I'm Daryl Carver. Officials at the Fulton County Jail are dedicated to turning around the lives of inmates, both young and old, male and female. One program called Baby Boot Camp is helping 17-year-olds adjust to being behind bars. FGTV's Felicia Church has more.
Get down in this. Yeah, get down and squat. A squat. There you go.
For a majority of their young lives, these 17-year-old inmates have only known conflict and aggression. After noticing those emotions were affecting their transition to a life behind bars at the Fulton County Jail, a program called Baby Boot Camp was created.
We figured that the aggressiveness of the young men was getting outrageous, so we wanted to get some of the aggression out. So we came up with Baby Boot Camp.
The program started 10 months ago, and it's not only helping them physically, there are mental benefits as well.
One of the things that we saw is that there's less stress, there's less anxiety about being in jail. It helps them socialize with one another.
Conducted every Friday for 1 hour, participants in Baby Boot Camp are separated into two groups, each getting 30 minutes, those with lesser charges and those with more serious charges. There are 12 inmates in each group, and they all know participation is a privilege and can be taken away if someone acts out or messes up. The program wasn't well received at first by the youngsters, but once they got into it, they realized it's actually helping them.
I've seen a lot of progress. I had a couple of guys who didn't participate at all when we first started, who rebelled, want to go back to the cell, fighting. So a couple of those guys really have been leaders now. They see the benefits of it and actually get to have a little fun at the end, let them play a little basketball.
With their lives getting off track early, Baby Boot Camp organizers hope the program will turn their lives around and they can come back as mentors or counselors. Reporting for FGTV, I'm Felicia Church.
Thank you, Felicia. Joining us now from the Fulton County Jail to talk more about the Baby Boot Camp program is Captain Terry Glanton from the Fulton County Sheriff's Office. First of all, Captain Glanton, thank you for joining us.
Hi, thanks for having me.
As we just saw, Baby Boot Camp was created to help the 17-year-old inmates adjust to life behind bars. Talk about some of the aggression issues that some of them may have when they first arrive.
When they first arrive, they portray negative behavior. The inmates are constantly fighting, stealing from each other, and displaying a lot of horseplaying.
Now, if you could please go into a little bit more about it and the instructors and how they're helping them both physically and mentally.
Well, it helps the juveniles physically by being able to channel some of their negative energy into positive energy while they are doing the physical fitness routine. And mentally, they are getting instruction from the counselor on subjects such as conflict resolution, stress management, and principles of manhood.
Now, besides being 17, what other qualifications need to be met before participation in this program is granted?
The only qualifications necessary are they must be 17 years of age and follow the rules and regulations of the Fulton County Jail.
And how have some of the inmates responded to this program, and have you noticed any progress in any of them?
I have noticed a lot of progress. There are not as many fights in the zones or theft, and this tells me that we are really making progress with this program.
Now, there's another program that's created for female inmates, and that's dance instruction class. How and why was that started in particular?
Well, it was started because the females at the Union City Annex behavior was so good that we wanted to reward them with a dance instructor. They had been asking me, and I was searching for a dance instructor, and we found one. So I really want to give them a reward for their constant positive behavior.
And what are some of the benefits of this class?
Well, the benefits are certainly, we wanted to get their minds off of their charges and off of leaving their loved ones at home, and we wanted them to have fun. So this will be a great benefit. We have inspirational music with a beat that really uplifts them, and they really, really love to dance. So I just wanted to make them happy and have a great time. And actually they did learn a lot. They learned how to communicate, they learned team building skills, and they learned how to be patient with one another. If one group did not get the step, they went over and helped the other group. So we gather a lot of patience, team building, and communication skills.
And from what I understand, it's taught by a nonprofit organization. Please tell us a little bit about that group.
Yes, the nonprofit organization is called Outreach at Moving in the Spirit. And this organization has been around for 20 years, and they work very well with the inmates at Union City Annex.
Is this also a privilege, much like Baby Boot Camp?
Yes, it is a privilege. We chose 70 females out of about 250, and this was a reward for their behavior.
I know one last program we wanted to discuss was Canine Cellmates. Tell us more about it and how it first got underway.
Well, it got started about 4 years ago. This is a program that we get 5 dogs from the Fulton County Animal Services, and we bring them back to a location with 11 inmates where they bond together. The inmates takes the dog out. They have instructional counseling classes, and they really, really bond. And at the end of the 11-week cycle, they have a graduation.
And how are some of the inmates benefiting from it?
Well, they're really benefiting because at this point, they are showing love and admiration to someone other than themselves. And they can go out into the community and get a job as a trainer.
So what happens to the dogs after the training is completed? Can an inmate adopt that dog that he or she trained after they're released?
The dogs are adopted by a loving family, and after the inmates are released, they can apply to adopt a dog because they are well trained.
Now, Captain Glanton, thank you so much again for joining us here at Fulton at Work.
And thank you.
Now, when we come back, there's never too many cooks in the kitchen when it comes to making sure inmates are eating healthy. We'll explain a little bit more about that when Fulton at Work continues. So please stay with us. Welcome back to Fulton at Work. I'm Daryl Carver. Physical and mental exercise are important to a healthy lifestyle, but even more important is healthy eating. Officials are working hard to improve the eating habits of inmates at the Fulton County Jail. We head back to the jail once again and talk to Lieutenant Tracy Cunningham to find out a little bit more about how. First of all, Lieutenant Cunningham, thank you for joining us for Fulton at Work.
Hi, and thanks for having me.
Talk to us a little bit about the nutrition programs that are being offered at the jail.
Yes, the Fulton County Jail has partnered with the University of Georgia to provide our inmates the food and nutritious health portions. Basically, that is to get our inmates on a better healthy diet and making better healthy choices.
And why is it so important for those inmates to eat healthy?
It's important for all our inmates here at the Fulton County Jail to eat healthy, so therefore that they can take on a better eating habits once they leave the jail.
What are some of the benefits of this program?
The benefits of this program is to educate all our inmates on making better eating health choices and then going back home and providing the educational tools that they learned here at the jail.
And what are some of the qualifications that are needed to be eligible to participate in it?
In order to participate in the culinary program, an inmate must have minimum charges and they have to apply to become a culinary trustee to be in the program.
speaking of food, just like any other restaurant, the jail is issued scores. Talk about the perfect scores that the jail's kitchen has received.
It's important that the jail maintains its 100 score that we have had over the past years to make sure that the inmates are preparing the meals with clean and healthy sanitation.
And go into a little bit about how much kitchen staff you actually have and the amount of meals that staff cooks every day.
Yes, this kitchen puts out close to 9,000 meals a day. We have approximately 28 Airmark food service staff here at the jail, and we have approximately 9 officers that works in the jail on each shift.
I mean, with that busy team, tell us who's in charge of making sure that those meals are made and are kept in order.
Yes, who's in charge? We have the Airmark supervisor who provide the meals for the inmates and for our ODR, as well as we have a certified licensed chef who ensures that the meals are being provided and put out in a timely manner for the staff and the inmates' meals.
At the very beginning of the program, we mentioned that the Sheriff's Office helps those outside the jail, including the sleep out to support homeless youth. Tell us a little bit more about what that's about in particular.
Yes, we have partnered with the Covenant House of Georgia to participate in the sleep out. We're here at the Sheriff's Office. We'll be partnering with them to bring awareness to the citizen in the Metro Atlanta area of how homelessness has affected our youth.
Now, who's eligible to participate and what's expected of them?
The age, it starts at the age of 23 to 39, and what is expected to get out of this experience is to bring awareness to the citizens of Fulton County and to educate our staff here at the Sheriff's Office on how homelessness has taken over in the metro area of Atlanta.
And finally, what does it mean for the Sheriff's Office to participate in an event like this?
It means a great deal to the Sheriff's Office to let the community know that we understand how the high risk of homelessness is in Atlanta, and we want to let the citizens of Fulton County know that the Sheriff's Office care.
Lieutenant Cunningham, thank you again for joining us on Fulton at Work.
You're more than welcome. Thank you for having me.
We'll be back to wrap up the show after this short break. Now that's all of our time. Thanks for joining us for Fulton at Work, and a very special thanks to our guests today. We want to connect with you online, so please check us out on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Now I'm Daryl Carver, and we'll see you next time.